Margarita Yeager. I live in Chicago and I'm a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine and a Reiki master.
My name is Caroline Willard. I am from Asheville, North Carolina, and I am a Reiki master and as well as a mind, body, nutrition eating coach.
My name's Tia Christensen. I'm from Manhattan, New York, and I am a health and empowerment coach and Reiki expert practitioner.
My name is Grace. I am from Oakland, California, and I work in public health.
I first found Margarita and heard about her Goddess Power Activation Retreat on Facebook through her Goddess Portals that she hosts every week on her Facebook Live channel.
I first heard about the Goddess Power Activation Retreat through Margarita's Instagram and her Facebook Lives when she started talking about them a few months ago.
Margarita mentioned it to me, and then I also heard about the retreat and all of the details on her weekly Mother Gaia portal.
Working with Margarita has been wonderful. She is such an amazing human being. She has a very soft heart, but a very powerful and fierce heart. And she really listens to you and is able to pull out questions that you didn't even know that you had and help you find the answers for yourself.
Working with Margarita during this retreat was just a pleasure. Having the messages that Margarita receives being conveyed to us individually as well as a group, offering guidance through the week so that we could continue to open up and release what was no longer serving us, and also really begin to attune to the messages and the signs that we were each individually being given was such a treat.
Margarita was great. She was really engaged with every single one of us. She really asked us some deep and personal questions and gave us one-on-one feedback from those questions to help us with whatever we may have been experiencing in that moment.
When I think upon the Goddess Power Activation Retreat and thinking back upon my expectations and what I was hoping to get out of the experience, I think at first I didn't really know, and the closer we got to the time period, I started to really sense within myself a deep, deep desire to release all of the angst and stories and all of those little things that run around in our mind.
I was really looking forward to just releasing a lot of old stories and beliefs that have been holding me back lately.
My expectation and intention with the Goddess Activation Power Retreat was to just find a group of women that were very like-minded and interested in energy work, and to also just further explore my own gifts, intuitive gifts.
The best part about the Goddess Power Activation Retreat was I would have to say the ceremony and just everyone connecting together in that moment. You know, that was the connection between all the women here as well as the earth and all of our light beings. And it was very, very powerful and unlike anything I've ever experienced. Very transformational.
Being in Mount Shasta was already activating to begin with, and then just being able to share with other kindred spirits was also really powerful. So I think by the time we did that activation, we were already in a higher vibration.
It was just such a pleasure to be around Margarita. We laughed. I definitely had tears and realizations and deep aha moments. And there was some crazy dancing and lots of good food. It was just an amazing, wonderful time.
The best part of this retreat was just meeting the community of women that showed up for it. That was by far my favorite aspect, as well as just getting to know a little bit more about my spiritual path and going a little bit deeper with that.
If I had to describe the Goddess Power Activation Retreat and working with Margarita, there's really only one word that comes to mind, and this word in the truest definition and the truest meaning of what it is, not in the offhanded slang kind of way that we use it, is epic. I feel like I'm standing on top of Mount Shasta, yelling to the world, what an epic journey, what an epic transformation, what an epic experience. this has been?
If I had to describe this whole experience in one word, and it's a word that's come up frequently for me this weekend, is the rebirthing.
If I was to describe this retreat in one word, it's a good one. I would just say magical.
So my advice for anybody who would want to attend is just to listen to your heart and come.
So for those who are considering doing one of Margarita's goddess power activation retreats in the future, I would suggest that you really just listen to your heart if you feel called to this. I felt that pull, even though my logical mind wanted to analyze everything and kind of hold me back. I kind of got to a place where I was able to let that go. So I would encourage you just to really tune into your heart if you're feeling called to do this, and to just take that leap of faith, because you won't regret taking that leap of faith.
I would say do it. If you're feeling that calling in your heart, it's something that you are needing to do for yourself, and just follow that nudge, follow that intuition, and you will leaves better in so many ways than you did, and you even had an inkling that you could by the end of it.
My advice to anyone considering this is, please come join us. It's such an amazing, wonderful journey. You will leave sparkling and feeling great, and with so many ahas, having a new family. Can't wait to meet you all, so trust that intuition. If you're watching this video, you've already taken the first step.